On this episode of Road Dirt, Ryan Nolan gives his final impressions of the REV'IT Hyperspeed 2 race suit. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, Ryan here, Rhino Racing with Road Dirt, back with another update video on my experience with the REV'IT Hyperspeed 2 suit. Now this is going to be my end of season wrap-up video. Some of you may have seen that I have been doing some updates throughout the season because it's been a long-term test that I've had the suit since March. And I've been evaluating it and getting to know the suit a lot better throughout the season, and I'm going to talk about my overall experiences in the suit, and kind of wrap up all the things that I've experienced so far and recap those and talk about what I think of the suit. So let's jump right in. A couple of things that I really love about the suit that I experienced that you may have seen in some of my other videos are some of the small attention to detail that they did on the suit. And a couple of those things, first off, are the soft stretch paneling that they did around the cuffs, around the wrist, and around the ankles. The reason I think that's important is having it be a little bit thinner here makes it easier to get the gloves and boots on over, really helps you dial in that fit. And then just from a comfort standpoint, obviously the controls and feeling the controls are really important, right? So you need to have good feel with your hands and your feet. And I think that just helps increase that factor and increase the feel that you have on the controls. Again, it's a small thing, but I think it makes a big difference. The other thing I noticed too on the inner liner, which is removable and washable, a lot of suits you'll see that they have, Velcro on the liner, and then it'll line up to specific spots in the suit. What REV'IT did is they actually put in some larger Velcro panels on the suit itself, so you can kind of dial in that fit on the liner of the suit a little bit better. And the reason I think that, along with the cuffs, are worth mentioning too is I have a full-on custom race suit from Vercos, and those two features are in my custom suit. So the fact that they put those little attentions to detail and those little points on an off-the-rack suit that you can just go buy, I think says a lot for the intention and the detail and the time that they took into designing the suit. So I thought that was really neat. Other thing I do want to talk about too is the customer service and customer support they have at REV'IT. Now, halfway through the season, I had a little mishap with the suit. I didn't crash, but the zipper ended up popping off one of the sides here, and I had to get that fixed. It was a super easy fix. I took it to a local cobbler. It was like $12 to have him fix it. It was done in about a day. Really easy fix. But when I talked to REV'IT about it, just to let them know, they said it's covered under warranty, and if I sent them the invoice, they would cover the cost. So for any of you that are wondering about the customer service and if you can get a hold of anyone at REV'IT, if you have any issues, I can tell you from experience, you can get a hold of someone. They're really helpful. In this case, since it was such a small amount and I needed to have it done quickly, I wasn't really worried about it, so I just ended up covering the cost myself. But again, they did offer to cover that, which I thought was really nice. Now, comparing this suit to some of the other off-the-rack suits that I've worn in the past, I can tell you this suit is a bit lighter as far as its overall weight, and I think, again, that comes down to the way they designed the suit intentionally with, the leather's laid out in certain areas, the stretch paneling is laid out in such a way where you have that movement, but you still feel protected, right? They didn't just cover the whole thing in leather just to have it covered. So it seems like they did take time to really think out how they designed the suit, which was really neat. And again, this suit is designed to fit the Tech Air 5 vest. So I did test the suit with the vest and with a conventional chest back protector. Didn't notice any difference when using either. Once I got on the bike, I forgot I had either of them on. And I did also see that REV'IT did recently release and announce their own air vest, excuse me, which I believe, lose my voice, which I believe is called the Avertum. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out on REV'IT's site. It looks really cool. I'd actually be really I'd be interested to test out my Tech Air 5 vest versus that vest in this suit, just to see if I notice any differences. And other than that, like I said, overall the suit performed really well. I didn't have a chance to test the crashability of the suit, thankfully. I hope I don't, but I don't feel any misgivings or any hesitance about wearing the suit. If I were to crash in it, I think it would protect me well. You know, it's got the armor in all the places that you'd expect. It all feels like quality armor, and it's a quality made suit. So from that standpoint, like I said, no worries there. And initially when I put the suit on, it took me about a session to break it in. It actually felt like it broke in a little bit quicker than some other suits that I've had. And I think part of that, like I said, is due to how they designed the stretch paneling and some of the touch points they added on the suit. And yeah, overall, impressions have been really good in the suit. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. I was a little hesitant at first to be rocking this blue color, because normally blue is not a color I wear in my race gear, but I got a lot of compliments on it. I got a lot of questions and a lot of attention wearing it around the paddock. And I think part of that's due to the kind of satin sheen the suit has. And I was curious if that was gonna fade throughout the season at all, but obviously, I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but it really hasn't. It's still all there. And the blue's definitely grown on me, so I guess shout out to REV'IT for making a blue colored suit that I like. What I will say moving forward is I'm gonna keep wearing the suit. So if any of you have any questions on the suit that you'd like me to test, or you come up with questions on something that you think I should check out other than crashing, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer it or maybe test it out this next season. And I'll be making some notes and trying to make a list. Like I said, if I get a bunch of questions on something to check out, I definitely will do that for you. With that being said, I also want to give a quick shout out to Matthew and to REV'IT for giving me the opportunity to test out this suit. It's been a really fun experience taking all the knowledge and the years that I've had track riding and racing and really evaluating a piece of race kit. It was really cool. Like I said, I got a lot of positive feedback and a lot of interest in it at the track, so that was really cool to see. And also, if you're interested in checking out this suit, obviously go check out REV'IT's site. Also, if you're interested in checking out a custom suit from REV'IT, they also have a newly launched program that was officially launched a couple months ago. And you may have seen it if you watch Moto America at all, but you can get their REV'IT Scorpio model suit, which is their custom model. You can go on their website and they actually have a custom 3D modeler, so you can design your suit online and see how it might look. I've definitely spent quite a bit of time just playing around on the 3D generator and designing different suits. So it's a pretty fun time if you want to just go see how a suit could look. You can mock up different colors in different spots. You can even add logos, so you can get a really good picture of how a suit would look. And like I said, it's 3D, so you can see front, back, left, right, all the sides of the suit. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. Like I said, that's about all I've got for right now. Overall impressions of the Hyperspeed 2 suit have been great. I'm excited to keep wearing it in the next season, and again, answer any questions that you have. So thank you again to REV'IT for the opportunity. Thank you again to Rob, my man over at Road Dirt, for helping to hook me up with this opportunity. Really had a lot of fun. I hope I get to do more reviews like this for all of you in the future. Let me know what questions you have, what gear you'd like to see me test next, and we'll do our best to make that happen. And yeah, with that being said, this is Rhino Racing with Road Dirt, signing off for now. Ride life.